Welcome to Brain Unpacked, the podcast where we explore the fascinating universe of brain one neuron at a time. I'm your host, Gracy, and today we are talking about something that's secretly running your life. Dopamine. Dopamine is the reason why you feel motivated, rewarded, and completely out of control. कभी किसी सीरीज के 10 एपिसोड्स एक साथ देख लिए हैं या इंस्टाग्राम पे एंडलेस स्क्रॉलिंग की है तो समझ लो डोपामीन की प्लानिंग थी. लेट्स अनपैक दिस ब्रेनी मॉलिक्यूल एंड अंडरस्टैंड हाउ इट शेप्स आवर लाइफ. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is dopamine? Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, a chemical that helps neurons communicate. But ये कोई random messenger नहीं है, हाँ? It's like the VIP courier service of your brain. It doesn't just deliver. It influences how you think, act, and even feel. It plays a key role in our brain's reward system, which helps us identify what's worth our time and energy. For example, when you get promotion at work, dopamine. The first golden bite of your Maggie, dopamine. Crush replies to your text after 3 hours. Double dopamine. But here's a twist. Dopamine doesn't just make you happy, huh? It motivates you to do more of what made you happy. Dopamine's main job isn't to make you feel happy all the time. It's more about motivation. It's the chemical that lights a fire in your brain when you're working towards a goal or chasing something exciting. But here's where it gets cool. Dopamine doesn't just show up when you get a reward. It's there before you even get it. It's about anticipation and seeking. Brain के लिए anticipation is often more powerful than actual reward. Now, where does dopamine come from in your brain? Dopamine is produced in specific regions in your brain. Number 1, ventral tegmental area. It's your reward center, like your brain's party planner. Number 2, substantia nigra. It's your movement control. It's like your body's DJ. Hypothalamus, your basic needs manager. These areas release dopamine to different parts of your brain depending on what you're doing. Like reward pathway, also called mesolimbic pathway. This pathway tells you what feels rewarding. जब आप चॉकलेट खाते हो या किसी से good job well done सुनते हो, this pathway is activated. Number 2, motor pathway. ये pathway physical movements like walking, writing और even catching a ball के लिए important है. Parkinson's disease में dopamine producing neurons damage हो जाते हैं. इस वजह से मूवमेंट मुश्किल हो जाता है, which tells डोपामीन सिर्फ सोचने के लिए नहीं, चलने और एक्शंस के लिए भी उतना ही ज़रूरी है. Prefrontal cortical pathway. This is where planning, focus and self-control happens. This pathway is crucial for tasks like studying for an exam. Dopamine helps you stay on track. जब इसका लेवल कम हो जाता है तो distractions और procrastination बढ़ जाते हैं. Now, here's the thing. Too much dopamine or too little dopamine can cause problems too. So let's not give dopamine all the credit, It has a sneaky side too. Let's say you have too much dopamine. This can lead to risk-taking, impulsivity, and even addictive behaviors. You might find yourself chasing quick rewards over and over, like constantly checking your phone for updates, getting caught in social media loops, or engaging in risky behaviors just to get that dopamine hit. On the flip side, if you have too little dopamine, you might feel demotivated or even depressed. Low dopamine is associated with conditions like Parkinson's disease, where the brain's ability to produce dopamine is damaged, affecting movement. And low dopamine can also lead to difficulty in feeling pleasure, which is a key symptom of depression. Now comes the question, How can we balance dopamine? 3 quick tips. Number 1, delay those rewards. Don't check that phone right away. Finish your work first. Number 2, exercise daily. It's literally your brain's reset button. Number 3, set a schedule. Work 50 minutes, break 10. Simple structure, better focus. That's it. Small changes, big impact on your brain's reward system. Imagine dopamine was a human. How would it have been? Probably that one friend saying, "Chal bhai, ek aur baar try karte hain" all the time. Whether it's one more samosa, one more episode, or one more snooze on your alarm, dopamine would be the life of every party and probably the reason why you're late to it. So, my friends, that's dopamine for you. Your brain's feel good messenger, motivational coach, and sometimes your biggest distraction. And don't forget, there's much more to come. Stay tuned for plenty of interesting episodes ahead. Until then, keep your brain sharp and your dopamine levels balanced.